Hello everyone, my name is GwolFn and today I'm going to be showing you a refreshing or a new type of class you can use in Black Ops 2 to either have fun or just mess around. Now it is the Assault Shield, and you may be thinking the Assault Shield maybe sucks and it will ruin your KD. Well, that is not the fact. I think the Assault Shield is really good. You just got to get to know how to use it, and then you will have a lot of fun using this class. Now a brief description on the Assault Shield. The Assault Shield is a protective shield that can be carried in front of you or on your back to block shots. It can also be deployed on the battlefield as a mobile piece of cover. When carried as a weapon, you can only attack with shield bashes, which require 2 hits to kill. However, the primary use of the Assault Shield is not directly attacking, it is blocking incoming fire. While you are moving, only your feet are exposed. You can minimize even this weakness by crouching as you move forward, keeping the Assault Shield aimed at any hostiles in front of you. Okay, now since we have that done with, you may want to know that in the Black Ops 2 internet world, when you're very close range, when an enemy strafing around you, firing, aiming the shield protectively to block all incoming attacks is very difficult. Why is this? Well, because it is due to the internet. The game is kind of rigged. I think that sometimes they shoot through your right shield, they can knife through your right shield. It really doesn't make any sense. You just gotta have luck on your side. So how do you get out of that? What you have to do is, with the Assault Shield, you don't really want to use the Assault Shield as your offense. Your offense when using the Assault Shield is your equipment or your tactical stuns or whatever you have equipped with the class. The class that you're using, you don't want to use the Assault Shield as your primary and just go up to everybody and start hitting them. If you have some type of C4 or a combat axe, you actually want to use that, because that is what's going to be easier for you to get the kill. Another thing to know when using the Assault Shield is you got to know your map. You got to know what map you're playing on. You got to know when and where the enemy is spawning. You got to know how to flank around. You have to know how to throw your equipment in the right place, because if you don't know how to do that, then you're probably not going to have a good time using this class, because you're probably going to suck. Now when using this class, it's better on the small to medium sized maps. Maps like Nuketown, Raid, Hijacked, Slums, those are all really good maps to use this on. Maps that are medium sized are good too. The maps like Turbine or Aftermath, they can be good when you're in those close quarter combats, when you're turning around corners, because that's when this is the best. But when you get into that long range situation, you really can't do anything, because you can't throw the C4 that far. The only thing you could possibly do is have a combat axe and try to luckily hit that person. So you gotta know what map you're on. You gotta know how to use your equipment in the right situation. So that brings me to the last section of this video, and that is the best classes when using the Assault Shield. Now you may notice that I take the advantage of C4 and combat axe. If you watching this gameplay, I absolutely love the C4. I abuse it. It is just, I think it's an overpowered equipment. I really do. And that's what you have to do when using the Assault Shield. You have to take advantage of whatever equipment you're using, because that is what's going to get you most of your kills, not the Assault Shield. I mean, if you want to go out there and just get Assault Shield kills, you can do that, but you're really going to get more kills with your equipment if you're playing that type of style. And just trust me, it's easier when you're using the equipment that aggressively, more than the Assault Shield. The equipment that you should use is obviously the C4, as you've seen, but you can also use the combat axe. These are the two best classes, I think, when using the Assault Shield. The first one is the worst out of the two. It is the Assault Shield, obviously, with Lightweight and Ghost. Now you can also put on Flak Jacket for Ghost, or even Lightweight, but you probably want to keep Lightweight on there just because you want to be moving fast most of the time. When having Ghost, you obviously are away from the enemy, but Flak Jacket is definitely a really good perk to put on this class, just because people are going to be throwing Semtexes at you crazy. So the second perk is an obvious one, Fast Hands. You can also put Scavenger on, but Fast Hands is the greater one out of the two, just because you can throw your equipment faster and your tacticals. Now the third perk is Dexterity. You may be thinking, why in the world would you use Dexterity? You don't even have a gun. Well, it still works with the Assault Shield. When you're running with the Assault Shield, when you stop to run, you pull out the assault shield faster, and it's easier to throw your equipment or start bashing people faster. You can also use extreme conditioning, but I really don't, fully run around the map and start bashing people. I usually try to stay stealthy and use my C4s and my equipment before I start to use my assault shield. So when coming, to the lethals, I have the combat axe. I really use danger close because I think 2 lethals is better than 2 tacticals. I really do, just because you're using it more aggressively than your primary assault shield. So the second class is very, very similar, but it is the best class when using the assault shield. It is the best out of the 2. It is the same exact thing, except it's 2 C4s instead of 2 combat axes. The C4, like I said, I think is overpowered. It is great in the small map situations, and that is the best class when using the assault shield. So I think that pretty much sums it up. That's a refreshing class to use in Black Ops 2 if you're getting bored of the game. It took me like a good whole day to finally get bored of it. It's a really fun class to use. So that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and see you on the other side.